we're back again with another video. So for today, we will talk about how long you should date after your 40s before you marry, okay? So, um, you're in a advantageous position in the event that you think you've discovered your match. However, if you are too late before you find the perfect match for you, it would be hard for you to know whether you wanted to pursue it to marriage or you wanted to stop it. Okay, so how long to date before marriage in your 40s? So most of the time, um or 50% of marriages are, yeah, okay, so the impression of knowing a partner great before marriage reduced the probability of divorce by 50% at some random part. So you usually need to focus more on getting to know the person and making sure that every single inch of his body and his attitude and his personality, you know. Okay, so you go to before you pursue marriage, you have to be sure that number one is, do you see marriage as a married relationship reboot? So um are you seeing yourself in a marriage life wherein you are happy, even though it's hard for you to have a child anymore? So one reason a few couples experience sharp decreases in fulfillment amid the initial 2 years of marriage might be on the grounds that they went into the relational unions. So you have to be steady, you have to be financially fit, you have to be emotionally fit, you have to be physically fit when you are going to get married. Because um uh, uh, are you sure that you want to get married? Are you not being pressured because you're already in your 40s? So you have to rethink of that. Number two is, do you know numerous sides of one another? So this is what I mentioned earlier, that it's very important that you already know the person and you actually know every inch of them, so that whenever you decide to get married, you will not be shocked with how their personality and his attitude is. So number three is, how cheerful do you think you'll be? How happy do you think when you are in marriage life? So if you were happy 60% and up, I bet that you are ready to be married. Remember that it's already your 40s and you spent your time being single and being focused on yourself only. So you have to ask yourself, do I really need a partner just to be happy, or I can be happy by my own? Number four is, any indications of little attractions. So what I mentioned here is, make sure that you are not in danger, like your financial stability, like financial status is not in danger, especially your life. Maybe they're just he's just one thing to get your attention, because you're treating them like um you're treating them that like kids, like you're doing everything for them and you're giving everything for them, so you have to be careful as well. Number five is, do you expect the things will be distinctive in marriage? So if you are expecting that it's gonna be different, yes, it's totally gonna be different, because here you are already in a new union in law and in God. So you have to be careful in getting married, especially if you are not happy with the person you're with. Number six is, would you like to try out your relationship first by living respectively? Yes. Um, you can just try to live together and just see if it's gonna work, or just try to be together every day because it's hard. It's hard to be married to someone that you still don't know. So by living together or by being together all the time, you are discovering things about the person that you're gonna get married to. Okay? So, what are the pros of getting married late? Number one is experience. Yes, you experience a lot. You like you already went to different places. You already do a lot of things. Number two is finances. So since you are not supporting anyone and you're only supporting yourself throughout your years before you get married, your financial status is stable already and you already have your savings. Number three is travel. So yes, you probably and most of the time singles encounters different people during their vacation, and they do vacation not only within the country but also out of the country. Number four is knowledge. So yes, you have um, another opinion about something and another information about something. So what are the cons of getting married? Number one is living situation. So you're used to be living alone in your apartment or in your house, and um you're not used to living with someone. So your house decisions will be affected, your house design will be affected, and so on. Number two is compromise. You have to compromise before you got married because if you're not supporting each other, if you're not understanding each other, it will be hard for you to live together and you might end up divorce. Number three is kids. If there are kids um that are included in the relationship, like you already have your kid and your partner already have his kid, so it's gonna be hard for you to co-parent with your left partners. Number four is assets. So since you are financially stable, most probably you already have your investments and assets. So you have to take care of that by doing a prenuptial agreement. Okay, so that is it for today. Again, this is Isa from datingtipsforsuccess.com, and we will hope to see you in our next one. Bye!